Really? Alright, we're chilling. What up? I got us streaming. I'm still setting up my charts, so I was kind of fixated on that for a second. I'm gonna pull up some music so we can just chill for a bit while I get everything ready. And the market just opened. Try to catch. All right, and on some tunes. Some funky stuff. That's a wild 2-minute candle. I do have news at 10. And that is, I think it's like consumer sentiment or something. I can pull it up. So far, everything I'm bouncing off that primary low. RTY is the weakest of the three. RTY is the weakest of the three. NQ is the strongest of the three. RTY might be a play. Maybe not. Still 3 minutes left in this candle, so if it has that long of a tail and it pushes all the way up back into that range, that is a no-go. Everything else is pushing pretty aggressively to the upside. Feels so zoomed in. I probably want to zoom in more on like this time frame. There we go. Get the 2 minute dialed. And we'll get the 15 minute kind of popping up here too. RTY is dumping again. Alright, let's see. I'm pretty sure it's consumer sentiment, but let me double check. RTY, wowee. Got to retest that pre-market low pretty much and just went to nothing. It's moving really nice. See if I can keep it up. Sorry, it is not consumer sentiment. We have pending home sales today at 10. And then Fed President Beth Hammack speaks. We don't know what she's talking about. Less than a minute. There it went. Unlikely at this point we get some sort of retest that I'd want to take, because if we reverse from here and go all the way back up, it's probably not what I want to see in terms of taking a short. Went down, tested its previous day high, that Friday high. Grabbing water. All right. Funny enough, as RTY starts bouncing off the previous day high, ES gets a 2 minute close below the pre-market low. NQ got that initial move up and is just kind of chilling up there. Maybe pulling back a little bit. Alright, maybe it's ES that will give us an opportunity here. Haven't traded ES in a while. It hasn't been the one that moves, but it's moving nice now. Not a ton of volatility so far today. You know, from here, 45 to 85, 40 points. Nothing too crazy. $65-point pre-market range isn't too wild either. Alright, NQ pushing higher. ES still holding that pre-market low. Just held it again so far. I'm guessing this is, no? It's heading lower. Maybe it'll retest the pre-market high, or excuse me, low. Retest the pre-market low from here, maybe? Pull up, retest, continuation. Pretty sweet. Watch for that. That is definitely on the realm of possibilities there. Yeah, still held pre-market low. Volume's dropping off pretty fast. Look at that. It felt kind of low volume. Lacking some volatility. Is ES going to give us that break on the 5 minute? Looks like it. Alright, ES breaking lower. How's NQ doing? NQ's kind of still chopping. Get that close here soon on the 5 minute on ES, and then ES would be valid for a but it is valid for a little retest and short wants to do it for me. We're gonna watch ES and RTY. Neither of them are giving opportunities at the moment. They're just continuing lower. This 5 minute candle here will be kind of important because that will be the 15 minute close. Kind of got up towards that pre-market low. It didn't give me a signal there. I wanted it to pull up into here at least. I don't want to take like 3 more points of risk on that. But it would have worked out apparently. NQ is extremely choppy. Kind of weird to see. Nice little spike in volume there as ES made a new low. I like ES. ES is looking pretty good. But I am curious to see how this 5 and this 15 close here. Because this could come up and give us a nice retest for a model short. Or it could push back up into this range, close the 15 minute, and then bounce and just ignore all this. I'll definitely be cautious and watch this 2 minute candle. I'll definitely let this 2 minute candle kind of do its thing. That's a pretty aggressive, and you see the volume coming in, there's pretty aggressive push back up into that area. But right now it's looking like that's a nice retest, you know, as long as it stays down. I mean, that's what I wanted to see, right? I didn't want to see us push through. I want to see it hit and reject. So now, next candle, I will look for an entry if we get it. If we can get in here somewhere. That'd be, maybe I'm getting a little too overzealous with that. But I'd do that, and I'd do something like that. See if we can oh, please get me in. There we go. All right. Well, get me in and don't get me out, right? If you can avoid getting stopped here, that would be great. It looks like we're gonna get stopped though if it pushes higher. Oh, yep, that might do it to me. 15 minute closed within the range, which means I expect us to go higher, and we got stopped out. Damn. All right, well, nothing too bad. We kept, well, hold up. Is it gonna give us a re-entry here? What's it doing? Yeah, that 15 minute close. I probably should have waited for that. I could have avoided the loss there if I waited for that. That was I mean, that's what I was talking about. I don't know if there's going to be anything now. I'll give RTY a try for sure. If it gets up to that EMA. RTY is the weakest. So just watch and wait. Didn't quite get up to the EMA and it already made its way back down towards low day. Alright, yes, might give us something here. NQ is still pretty strong. NQ is really strong. Alright, maybe kind of long on NQ. It's going crazy. Took an L on ES. RTY is kind of the opposite here. Going down while the others are going up. New loads on RTY. I think he's pushing quite higher. A little bit of weakness. NQ is getting up towards that resistance, so I was kind of curious to see if it rejected up there. ES is the weaker of the two. Maybe ES gets some pullback. Or not. I'm not watching Q for a long. It's been strong by far. If we can pull back to that pre-market high area, it'd be a pretty big move. Something like that. Maybe it won't retest down there. Alright, what's other stuff doing? Holding on to pre-market low. Yeah, I feel like this goes up from here. Yep. Well, shit. Don't think I'm gonna get an entry on NQ. Already kind of pumping. I don't know. Too strong, I guess. What the hell is going on? Man, oh man. Nope. Nothing. Alright. What is anything? Is anything else giving me? Yeah, I'm glad I didn't try the interest short here. I wouldn't have though. Everything else kind of holding. That's weird. Good lord, man. NQ just so choppy in here, and it got up here and just started chopping. I kind of have a bad feeling about the 15-minute here closing week. and getting a bigger pullback. We'll see if we get something, but it doesn't look likely. Well, didn't get in, and it just goes, and it goes, and it goes. Like, do I trust it here? Not really. Touched our resistance zone and just dropped like a rock. That doesn't really look like a long to me. We'll see how it reacts down here. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm stupid. And it's just been cranking all day long, so why not now, huh? Big volume on this candle.
Safe to say the love is over. It's true, I know that life
What are you doing, Leo?
goes on and on. The more I've seen
I don't really trust this bounce right here. This hasn't looked too convincing. Maybe I'm wrong.
I am from my roots to my heart. It's over, 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 it's over. I'm running out of time.
It does feel like NQ's rolling over. If it rolls over, yes, should be toast. Not 122. Go and get position. Oh, NQ held on really well. That's not great for me. Alright, I might place a stop if we continue to push, but it looks like we are. Yeah, that was a bad trade. That was really bad. I should have taken the long on NQ. Why did I doubt it? No, it wasn't super great, but I didn't get confirmation on it going down either. Yeah, that was bad. That was stupid. We'll see. NQ held it really well. That was a nice entry. Maybe. I cannot read this to save my life right now. No, RTY is going higher. I don't know, man. This doesn't really convince me too much, but I've been wrong so far. Looks great. I like that. Maybe. Didn't clear high day. Dang, man. I bet on the wrong horse. I don't know what the fuck I was doing with that ES trade. That was just so stupid. Honestly, might try to get in a little position here.
All the kids around my way, both they make it through the day, and I'm inside just counting blues, hiding from the TV news. Sex and drugs is all my pleasure in this little life of leisure. A pretty girl, she don't believe anything she hears or sees. Well, what's the word on the street? What's the word on the street? What's the word I need to tell myself? 'Cause all these
Alright, now we got our position. And I want to put my stop like down. Ooh, what's a wide stop? We're undo it. And we want this to go up and not stop us out, ideally. And I want an exit. Where's our next zone? Up there at 20? I probably want it up here at 80 something. Probably higher than 80. Probably want it at 90-ish. I don't know if we have to worry about it because we're dropping here.
tell me what's the word on the street? What's the word on the street? Tell me what's the word on the street? What's the word?
If I was a bit more patient, I could have got a better entry on that. But I want this to be
All these pills, they just ain't helping me.
like what happened there? Hopefully we get up there. Damn. All right. That's it for me today. We are out with the max loss on the day. That is a real shame. And it looks good still. Am I stupid for trying it? Oh, alright. Hate that. A little losing streak so far, but whatever. We're out. I'm gonna call it and we're gonna try to come back on another day and do better. We could have done so much better today. That's entirely on me. And that's frustrating. This should have been my trade long. It would have worked. Instead, I was messing around on ES while it's doing this nonsense. So that's entirely my fault, and it's frustrating to deal with because I could have avoided today so easily. Yeah, pretty upsetting. Alright, I'll be back. Peace.